Hello rock fans, especially if you like the Rolling Stones or are record collectors. I am Alan D Music. In today's video, I am making a case as to why it's time for the Stones to release a definitive and comprehensive box set of demos, outtakes, and rarities. I'm gonna take a look at number 1, compilations, number 2, box sets, and number 3, bootlegs, and why they haven't really been a definitive account of the band's recorded legacy in terms of a behind-the-scenes look into their recording process. As one of the most influential rock bands ever and 63 years active with a ton of material, I'd like to hear rough demos of songs like Satisfaction, Paint It Black, Jumpin' Jack Flash, or Start Me Up. In 2012, APCO Records released this one, the GER Greatest Hits box set, which features 50 tracks of their best songs, or 50 tracks or more depending on the version you have. And I think it's a definitive greatest hits album package, but again, it doesn't come with demos, outtakes, or rarities. And in 2019, Universal Music released a compilation album called looongg, which features tracks from their albums since 1971 along with live recordings. While both compilations are good in and of themselves, it doesn't give you a behind-the-scenes look into how the Stones' great songs came to be. And you compare that with Apple Records releasing the Beatles Anthology series back in the mid-90s, which gave fans a treasure trove of how the Beatles songs came to be in the form of demos, outtakes, and rarities. Furthermore, back in 2016, APCO Records also released the Rolling Stones in Mono box set, which included a bonus disc of tracks from the band's singles in the 60s, which were not included in their studio albums. And while it's great to hear the Stones as they were back in the 60s in mono, it does again miss the great opportunity to hear the band's songs and how they came to be in the form of demos, outtakes, and rarities. And last but not least, you have bootleg sources. And as an example, there's a bootleg record label in Japan called Eternal Grooves, and they've been releasing demos and rarities from the Stones and the Beatles over the years. And there's no booklets, no extensive liner notes, just tracks re-released from unofficial and official sources from the past. So I'd rather spend my money on authorized and official releases rather than rehash alternatives. So in short, it is long overdue. It's time for the Stones to release a definitive box set of demos, outtakes, and rarities. And I suggest release it in 2 volumes. And at this point, it doesn't matter anymore if they're still an active band or not. Rock fans and music collectors deserve it. Please let the world know your thoughts on this subject, and please subscribe to this channel as well. I am Alan D Music, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers!